back, and for today's video I'm going to be testing all the viral lipsticks, lip glosses, lip balms that I've just seen go very viral on TikTok and Instagram. I'm going to give my honest opinions on all of them and tell you what is worth money and what is not.
Sunshine or strawberry sorbet? I'm leaning towards strawberry sorbet. The clean one, the fresh one.
We went to an Ulta and we went to a Sephora, which is also in my Kohl's because I actually don't live in a state that has a single Sephora that's not in a Kohl's. Why? I don't know. But anyways, let's get into it. Starting off with the Laneieg Lip Sleeping Mask. I've tried this already in the berry formula and I really do enjoy it. This one's vanilla. It comes with this little stick. I actually lose it every single time, so I'm gonna try to keep a hold of this. So the berry scent is stronger than this vanilla scent, but I really do enjoy this vanilla. I hate when brands put too much vanilla scent in it and it kind of smells like alcohol. This doesn't smell like that. I feel like this mask gets a lot of various opinions. You either like it or you love it. There's kind of not an in-between. Even though it's a lip sleeping mask, I use it all the time and I genuinely really like it. Next up is the Rare Beauty Lip Oil. This is in the shade Happy. I will say one thing about the Rare Beauty packaging is it's gonna eat every single time. Like, you cannot convince me that this is not like the cutest packaging ever. Okay, so I don't think it's bad, but I wouldn't say I really like it that much. Like, I think that there's better products that the brand makes. First of all, I don't necessarily love the color, but that's a personal preference. And second of all, there's something about the texture that's just, like, it's not it. It's not an oil. It's kind of like a thick cream mixed with an oil. So the Rare Beauty lip oils also dropped when lip oil was very popular. I feel like this would make a lot more sense to call it like a lip cream or like a lipstick stain, something like that. But it's definitely not a lip oil. Like, the consistency is not oily. It's very thick and creamy, but not necessarily in a good way. Next up, we have the Tower 28 lip gloss. I recently have been so obsessed with Tower 28. I love their makeup. I love their skincare. Their SOS spray is quite literally one of my favorite things. It smells slightly of vanilla, but I kind of like that. And I think overall it's just like a really good and like shiny lip gloss. So if you're someone that is like not a fan of the sticky lip gloss, this is for you. Next up, we are trying the Fenty Gloss Bombs, and this is in the shade Hot Chocolate. I should line my lips because I feel like this is gonna look a lot better when my lips are lined, but I don't really want them to be lined with the wrong color with the other. It doesn't matter. And the color of this is genuinely like, it's so beautiful. It's gold and purple and pink. If you're a brown skin girly, this is for you. Next up, we have the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. And to be honest, this is the very first Summer Fridays lip butter I have ever tried. I know, but I have not been living under a rock, and I know that people really like them, so let's see. The packaging is really nice. And I feel like there's a lot in this tube as well. Oh, that's interesting. It has this squishy applicator to it, which personally I haven't ever used before, so let's see how it goes. Wait, hold on. Oh my god, this is so nice. You're joking. The light, subtle pinky shade is perfect. Applicator, amazing. The way my lips feel, it's so moisturizing, hydrating. This is one of those lip glosses where it just genuinely feels good to apply it. Oh, and the color is... what is this? It's like pink. It's the pink sugar one. Y'all were not lying when you talked about this. I'm like done with the video. Not really, there's so many other products, but like this, amazing. Back to another lip gloss, lip oil. I am convinced that every guy and girly should have this. This is the e.l.f. Glow Reviver lip oil, and can I just say, it is one of my favorite lip oils ever, and it applies so seamlessly, and it's just a nice, thick, juicy lip oil. And the main reason I like it is because it hydrates your lips, and it's actually so affordable. Not only that, but it lasts for a very long time. First of all, I've had it for 4 months. I use it almost every day, and it's still literally full. And second, the oil will last on your lips. I cannot stand when I put a lip gloss on, and then it fades immediately. This does not do that. This smells very minty. It doesn't burn your lips or anything like that, but it's very refreshing to put on. Next we have the Farmacy Lip Smoothie in Honey Vanilla. If you are someone that does not like the Laneieg Lip Mask, I would recommend trying this. They also have them in apple, mango, and kiwi as well if you're more into tropical flavors. So this mask is a lot lighter than the Laneieg Lip Mask, and it honestly just leaves my lips feeling so smooth. It's very thin, so a little bit goes a long way, and it's very, very glossy on the lips, which is a look that I personally really like. When I put this on at night, when I wake up in the morning, my lips are genuinely just so like baby smooth and so soft and like supple and just so good. Topicals Slick Salve Mint Lip Balm. I've actually never tried this product from them before, but the packaging is quite similar to the Summer Fridays one. Oh, actually, the packaging is exactly like the Summer Fridays one. It has that squishy top too, which is kind of funny because I've really never seen these like squishy tops, and I've tried, you know, a ton of beauty products, so you think I would, but I like them. I've heard a lot of people say that this is sticky. Sticky doesn't necessarily bother me, but let's see. I don't think it's as sticky as everyone on TikTok is making it seem. Yeah, I'm not getting the sticky factor. It feels very nice and very nourishing on the lips. It's a little bit on the thicker side, but again, I like that. Yeah, it just seems like a nice minty lip balm that's a little bit on the thicker side. But I feel like the gloss factor is good. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I like it. Next up, we have the Tower 28 Lip Softie, and this is in the shade Dulce de Leche. I love that they decided to go the OG route with the way that they made this little lip product with like, do you guys remember? Well, I guess it depends on how old you are, but I was a little kid in the early 2000s, and these little rounded ball heads, they just are so nostalgic, I think. The shade is a really light neutral brown, and it has that caramely dulce de leche scent, and I think it leaves a really good glossy shine. I know that a lot of people have said that their formulas were gritty. They actually sent me all of them, and none of mine have been gritty. So I think that people might be getting bad batches or something, but if you get one and it ends up being a good batch, I actually really, really like these products. Next up, we have the Rhode Peptide Lip Treatment. I feel like if there was ever a gloss to be so controversial, it's this one. I know that a lot of people hate celebrity beauty lines, and I completely understand that, but this one, I have to say I like it. I've tried all the limited editions. I've tried all the plain ones in the silver tubes, and I've tried all of the color ones, and overall I'm pretty happy with them. I only had one or two when they first came out that were gritty. I will say when they first sent them to me, it was in their older packaging, and the packaging kind of peeled off, and after like a month or two they were really gritty, and I was like, oh no, this is not it, baby, like at all. But ever since then, the new ones that they sent me with their new, like, stronger packaging have been very, very good. This is in the shade Ribbon. This is in the shade Ribbon, which is just a really pretty pinky color. I think it's very cute. Not only that, I love that it has peptides in it to actually, like, hydrate the lips. I personally think the aesthetic of these is so cute. The brand itself is very aesthetically pleasing, very cool girl-esque. I'm not a Hailey Bieber super fan. I'm not a Hailey Bieber hater. I feel just, you know, neutral about her, but I really do think her line is very aesthetic and very simple for people that just want to do some skincare, minimal makeup, and a lip product. Next up, we have the Fenty Skin Melon Tree Hydrating and Strengthening Lip Oil. I think the more popular one is the Cherry. It's a red one, which I really, really love. So when they came out with this, I was so excited. Again, the giant doe foot applicator. I really love these applicators because it's just so easy to swipe right across. Fenty Skin really knows how to make a good lip oil because this is it. It's hydrating, it's thin, it's easy to apply, it doesn't feel sticky, it doesn't feel heavy on my lips, and it has like this light melony scent. As soon as I run out of this, I will be repurchasing. Like it's so good, and it's such a fun summer lip product. Next up, we have the Glossier Balm Dot Com, and this is the new strawberry one. I kind of go back and forth on whether I like this or not. Quick story on Glossier, they had these really great Balm Dot Com formulas, then they changed them and they changed the packaging. And I believe that this was the first one where they switched the formula back and then kept this same packaging. Applicator, which always stays a mess. I don't actually really like the applicators. I think it kind of just makes it very messy to apply, and it can't like fully be clean. That being said, I absolutely hated the new formula. I'm sorry, it just wasn't good. You guys really no. But ideally, what I would like is for them to go back to not only the original formula, like good on them for doing that, but also the original packaging. It was just so much better. And for those that don't know what I'm talking about, this is the new packaging with this little applicator, and this is the old packaging, and you literally just use your finger. And here's the difference up close. Anyway, if someone from Glossier is watching this, let's just take it back to the old days, because this applicator, it's not it. That being said, the formula itself is good. It is hydrating. I like the subtle color payout, and it has a light strawberry scent that's not really fake, which I hate like fake fruit scents. And I feel like they did a really good job of replicating actual strawberry. Next, we have one of my absolute favorites, but it's $36, which I know that some of the ones I featured probably are close to this, but just for the amount of product you get, I can't even talk about it. That being said, this is one of my absolute favorites. I've seen so many people using these Hourglass Phantom lip balm things, and they're so good. This is in the shade Rise, which is just a neutral brown shade. But I literally have so many of them at this point. Like, it's a problem. It's so hard to describe these because they feel like a lip balm, a lip gloss, and a lipstick all in one. I genuinely can say I have never used a lip product like this, and I know how dramatic that sounds, but like, it's so true. They last on the lips for a pretty decent time. I think they give a good color payoff, and then you still get that glowy, glossy shine to it, which again, I really like. If you're looking to spend a ridiculous amount of money on something, make it these. And not even to be shady, but I'd rather spend money on these than a $40 Dior lip oil. I actually forgot one of the lip glosses that I'm testing out, so here we have the Ole Henriksen Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. This one also has the silicone applicator, but it's like a little harder. It's not as squishy as the Topicals one and the Summer Fridays one. And this one's in the scent Strawberry Sorbet. It's slightly on the thick side, but I think it spreads on the lips really well. I also think that this one gives a really good color payoff, which honestly lasts for a few hours, which I personally like since I'm not a big lipstick girl. And last but certainly not least, we have the benetint lip stain. This is just the OG one. It's the rose tinted, I think. I was a high school student in 2012, and this was so popular. And the fact that it's now like come back around, it's so good. It's literally so good. For those that don't know, this is a lip and cheek stain, so you could apply it to your cheeks and your lips, bridge your nose, have that monochrome look, which I would do if I wasn't already wearing blush. So the way that I use it, I just apply it to my lips and then gently tap it in. Like it looks like I just ate a popsicle, which is what I want. I strategically did this one last because I'm going somewhere soon. So I'm just gonna pair this with a lip oil and maybe like a lip liner, and it'll stay on night. Like, no matter what I'm doing, it's gonna stay on. And a little bit of this goes such a long way. I'm over halfway done, but I've quite literally had this for enough that I should look at the expiration date. That is my review of all of my favorite lip balms, glosses, stains, masks, etc. At the end of the day, I do think your lip product depends on your like personal preference, but I hope this kind of helped you decide on what's worth it, what's not, so you can save your money and not buy products that do not work for you or you will not like. Because at the end of the day, no one is trying to waste money on products they don't like. Thank you so much for watching.